Welcome back to Frostpunk 2, the campaign. We're playing the story of New London, but in Frostpunk 2, so it's quite different. As you can see, instead of playing inside this small city over here, we have now a way bigger map with districts and everything. Now, we have covered the prologue in the first episode. Then in the last episode, I showed you how to really get started with this chapter 1. And now we're gonna move forward from this. We have almost 10,000 population already, but not a lot of workforce. We're using most of it right now because we are making a lot of coal, you know, almost 500 coal. That's what we're using too. We have enough shelter for everybody, enough food, so we're making surplus and getting some stockpiles, so that's great. Same for the materials. We haven't started making goods yet, but you know, that will come. We have also done a couple of research, in particular in the heating space. We've done heat utilization and coal mine. Now we are doing housing insulation. And then I think we'll definitely do a couple in the city, because look at this. We have, for example, maintenance duty. This is just going to improve my efficiency and reduce my material demand. That seems great. Or work compensation. This is just going to increase my efficiency. So why not, right? There are some obviously that are a lot more divisive, but also in society hubs, we have actually started to make some hubs, right? In particular, so that could be good too. But let's unpause the game so we get started. We have very little heat stamps, so we're basically, you know, at that point here where we can't really build much. And speaking of the heat stamps, you know, this is really linked to your population. And we have also a malus of -3.7 because of the unmet good demands. So this is the reason why you may want to start giving goods so that your heat stamp, you know, start increasing. Now, what I think we should be doing is probably use the few people we have to start getting closer to the one of the old way station and potentially also get to some resource, right? We have, for example, a bit more resource over here, a lot of food potentially on this side and a lot of maintenance on that side. But yeah, I think the closest is over here, so we're gonna go there slowly but surely. Let's see here, and done. So this is now connected. Maybe I will I'll put one more here. Okay, so that's one, and that's using basically all of our workforce left. So now again, let's unpause the game and move forward. There is also, I remember, a research to try to decrease my workforce. And here we have unlocked the logistic district, by the way, but it's not like we have to go there right away. You know, we see we have 150 weeks that are still remaining for my coal here. We will have a decrease in temperature, but then an increased temperature later on. So that's good. Stalwart suggests actions. So we have our 3 factions, remember, right? One of them is the Stalwarts. They are saying, we see we're low on heat stamp. To prevent the city from grinding to a halt, they have come forward with a solution. The city is right skinked. No one's got any fun to go around. We say our best bet is to pass mass-produced good that will help generate income. Okay, so what is that? Promise the steward to pass mass-produced good. You'll have 80 weeks to try to do that, or dismiss. I don't know. Is that a good... can I wait? I don't think we can wait. So let's try to implement it, I guess. We'll have to go into, you know, the console. It's in recess right now, but there is some new laws. So let's see the new laws. Is that... no. We don't see the new laws here. These are, you know, the 3 factions and what they want. We have, you know, the different sizes of them. But yeah, I think we have to wait a bit before we can see the new laws. We can explore over here. So goods, we have mass-produced goods. It will be supported by the New Londoners and the stalwarts. So yeah, could be good. Could be good. Productions of goods will be increased. Why not? Why not? But will be in a couple of days. So we continue moving forward. This hasn't been passed yet. We have now, done the extraction on this side. So I'm thinking now, let's see potentially this coal here. It's gonna be a very small one. We don't need to do a big one. But there's a bit more coal there, so maybe that could increase my number of weeks there. We are indeed, by the way, using the emergency shifts here, so that is creating some death, so it's not that great. But if we want to unlock more goods, we need to go over here, yeah. So maybe that would be our next expansion when that one is done. Okay, we have a colder session. And my generator is unfortunately still pretty high. It's at 60%, but maybe we push it because, it will go back to warmer session soon. So that way, hopefully, nobody is too cold. Only over here they are cold. So we're using some of our coal reserves, but I think it's fine. Anybody that's is very warm, not really, no. Okay, it's fine. We'll leave it like this. The research is at 50%. We have a bit of heat stamp, but not much we can do with it. Yeah, 3 more weeks of recess over here. So let's go, as I was saying just before, we should unlock these. Let's use all of my heat stamps. Done. Okay. How many weeks do we have left over here? 54 weeks. That is great. That is great, because that one is finished. So it's a good thing that this one will take a lot more time before being finished. Good, let's accelerate slightly. Don't hesitate to tell me in the comments below if you have any questions, thoughts, or also if you feel like I'm doing something completely wrong. Oh, something happened. Oh, it's probably my... Wait, the console has inspired people to suggest new ideas. Sure, you can share more ideas. A new voice, the Pilgrims. 537 Frostlanders have organized into a faction, so it's only 6% of the city. Okay, why not? So we are gonna have even more factions now. How's my... Oh, we're already at 76. We're gonna need to decrease that soon. Okay, what can I do now? Not much. Not much. We're too low on workforce, I think, to create any district over here. So we're just gonna have to wait. We're just gonna have to wait. Yeah, I could create a hub over here potentially. Let me see. Like a materials one. It's 15-20%. And this is, how many is that? This is 600. It's not that great to just do a 20%. It's gonna use basically the same amount of people. So no, let's not do it right away. Let's keep our heat stamp for the next research. Speaking of which, we have now finished that research. So it was this research over here of housing insulation. So we're gonna look at it in a second. We have advanced coal mine over here. We have workplace insulation. We have also advanced. Okay, I don't think we're gonna do any of these, but like I said before, there was some interesting ones here, if I remember correctly, like worker shifts. No, not that one. That's not what I was looking for. Sawmill. Now we can see we have two factions that like this one, two factions that like that one. Factories. Oh, this increases my production of these. And this is reducing material demand. And here we have... Wait, what's the difference? Oh, this is greatly reducing materials. This is increasing efficiency and reducing materials. But that's not the one I was looking for. I was looking... There was one that was linked to the workforce, I feel. Where are you? Okay, that's fine. For now, let's do one of these then. So let's do worker compensation. We can have trust, but heat stamp, no. Efficiency increases and no negative. And this is pretty nice stuff. And are we ready for the law? Yes, we are. So let's go. Let's propose this mass produce good. So we have 46 for and 21 against. So we should be fine. We can negotiate potentially, but again, I think we should be fine. So let's vote for it and see what happens. We need 51 people. And okay, we got it. Good. The law has passed. So we got an improved relationship or trust, you know, with the stalwarts. So that's great. And on top of this, we have my goods demand that has decreased, right? So that is great. That is great. On the other hand, the generator was on 81%, so we definitely need to decrease it, which means as soon as I unpause, now this is going to go back into negative, which is not the end of the world. But because this is coming back up soon, so I think we're gonna leave it like this for now. Okay, so logistic, we still, you know, it's still pretty far. I am low still on workforce. So let's continue to expand on this side potentially, but maybe we also want to do an expansion of coal soon. Like we could potentially add this building here, but it's 300 people. Okay, so we're gonna need to wait for that. We're gonna need to wait for that. And expansion here, there was two coal there. Can we get them? Yes, we can. So it will reduce a bit the workforce and increase the temperature, so should be great. Let's do this. Let's do this. Accelerate the time because there's not much we can do right now anyway. Okay, so that has been done. So yeah, if you look at this guy here now, it has even more space, and it's not in positive, but it's not in negative either. So how much was this again? 300 people and 80. Yeah, no, we just need to wait. We just need to wait. Okay, we have a new law also that could be done soon.
Do not waste time on repairs. A new model is safer than a
Okay. Oh no, we need to wait one more week, sorry, my bad. Okay, so the research has been done and we got 1,000 people that just joined us, which is a problem because that means I don't have enough houses. What we can do though is probably just expand some of these houses. There is regulating childhood. Oh, we have no law for childhood. Okay, yeah, we can look at that in a sec, but first let's expand a bit these guys. Right, like this. We have some good heat. Same over here. No, actually maybe more on the other side. Try to have some good heat, even if the warmer season is coming soon, so that's something nice. Okay, so we've expanded us to city. We'll see if that's enough to get us back into positive here. Food is also now into negative. So I could... No, I'm low on it on stamps. I'll just accelerate time for us to get to 60. Do another research. So we have labor organization over here. That is going to reduce... No, that's not great. Reduce the trust, increase the efficiency for pretty much all production. Okay. Alcohol, increase the stamps. Ah, that is really good. That could be really good. Now, it's only these pilgrims that like this, but stamps are super important. So let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so with the expansion of the cities, we're now at -1. That's not great, but that's not terrible either. The question is, if I build a new one, should I put it maybe over here? Because I think there's heat there. We'll see, we'll see. What we know though is we should also make some food. So I think food is gonna be the next one we make on this side as soon as we get a bit more. So okay, we are in warmer temperature. So let's check that out. We are basically fine. Some of them are really hot right now. Oh. So if I do this, it's fine. Okay. Like it looks very hot, but when I put less... Oh, it's fine like this. Oh, now it goes into blue now. Okay. Because I don't want to waste any coal. So we're back into positive, that's great. Vote. Oh, we have a vote coming up. What is the vote? To encourage competition, we'll allocate. Yeah, I think that's fine. And seems that we have a majority, but not huge. So let's check negotiate. So I want them to vote for it, right? And voting for it, we can either demand funds from the pilgrims, okay, which I sort of like because it's gonna give me a lot of hits, stamps, and it's going to create a problem with the pilgrims. Well, the pilgrims they're small, so yeah, I think that's good. Let's do that one. So it is. We can now vote and see what happens. And we are in positive. Great. Look at this. The eyes have it. So we've increased you know, materials are super high. So let's actually take out... Oh no, we can't take out both. So let's just take out one. Okay. So we're good there. We're good on temperature, good on coal. Okay, we need to use demand funds on the pilgrims. So the pilgrims are over here. On projects, promote demand fund. Here it is. So we've demanded funds. So the New Londoners are happy. These guys are not happy at all. But that's okay. I don't care. I don't care. So we have now with this a lot more heat stamps. That's great. We will probably need basically a new house. So let's go. A housing district maybe over here. Actually, let's not go too crazy here. Let's go like that. Good. So we have a new housing district. We're gonna need more food. And we don't have any more food left here, so we're gonna start the food on this side. So let's go. Food district. And then we're gonna want to expand on this side with more food. What else? So we're doing research. I know I still haven't started on the goods. but I think it's gonna be tough. I think it's gonna be tough. One thing we may want to do is getting more coal. How much will that cost? No, that costs too much workforce. We just got 1,000 people, but we're already out of workforce. What's happening over here? The pilgrims gave up everything they could to comply with your request. I hope so. Thank you. Oh, look at this robot here. Very cool. What next? What next? Should we move on to this one? Not yet, not yet. These guys are super happy, so let's see. Should we ask them for something? Yeah, we could ask them for some funds because they're super happy with me right now. Now they're a bit less happy, but that's okay. What's happening here? What's that? Oh yeah, we can insulate. I forgot about this. We definitely should do it. How much does that cost? 50 heat stamp, 50 prefab. Yeah, let's get started with some of these. Because it's gonna get cold in the future, right? So let's definitely do that. Okay, we've used all of our resource. I should probably start a remake. Oh, there's only 24 weeks left on that one. That's bad. That is bad. Because I don't think there is more of these on the map. Oh, there is one here. No, this is an iron vein. That's not what we're looking for. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're gonna need to start making some prefab, which means we're gonna need a lot more materials ASAP. This research is almost finished, so I think that's the next one we're gonna do. What else? Yeah, we have new laws, I know. It's fine. No, not much else, so let's continue. Oh, there's a new law that's proposed by the pilgrim. And they don't, you know, right now, they're not very happy. So maybe, we'll see. Oh, wait, no, wrong one. Is that in the city? Yeah, they are proposing that one. So heat stamping copper capita significantly increased. It could be good. It's only supported by them. But that could help, honestly, that could help. Now we are gonna have this problem ASAP. So we need potentially to do a law in resource factory. Yes, here we have prefab. So this is the Frostlanders. This is 38% and 5%. This is bigger. And is that better? 11 and 56. 11 and 56. What's the difference? Here they get the disease is increased and it's 440 versus here it's 60 but 300 and the temperature is decreased. And the cost is the same. It's a good question. It's a good question. So I tend to think you should go for the one where a lot more people are happy and also lower workforce. This temperature one was annoying me, but yeah, I think we go for that one. This is the new research. Now, as I said, we're gonna need more extraction and then we're gonna need to do also a first construction one soon. At least we're fine on food now. So that's something, but I need people. I'm solo on people. And somehow my coal went super high. How's that possible? My coal was in positive and now it's at 0. Is that because of those things I did now?
Open windows are wasteful. Freshen.
Wait. Now we can decrease my coal on all of these because we did the insulation, right? So that's good. This one. Now we need 1 level on that one at least. We need 2 level here, okay. Because that insulation we didn't do here. So we can do it there. With this one, it's gonna be finished soon. What's happening over here? No common rules. The children crime is slightly increased. So we can try to do this. We need to pass either family apprenticeship or we need to do mandatory school, which will increase my research speed, by the way. Relationship with, I guess we don't really have a choice. We need to do one of these two. So let's go. There is a vote already supported for this. There's a lot of people who don't like it. I wanted to do negotiate and I didn't click on the right thing. Okay, so it seemed like maybe it's gonna get rejected. Yeah. But to be clear, now what I want is this new law. So we said it was in the society, right? Yes. So we want here to have either we can have this, so pilgrim like that, or this, the stalwarts. Active workers could be good. I think I prefer this one, to be honest. Huh? More workers and don't change my eat stamp. Yeah, this is better. So we're gonna want this one. Yeah, that's the low next one that we want to do. Okay, thank you. Let's continue moving on. So what is happening now? We are in positive everywhere. We have some coal. Okay. Yeah, we're low on people though. So what can I do? There's not much I can do right now. I guess my food is quite high. So if I reduce this food, I can probably do a material, one of these. It's called industrial, yes. Let's do a first industrial one. Wait, extraction. So we're gonna do an extraction here so we can do the industrial in the middle there. But we should leave a space for... No, this is going to go out soon. So no need to leave a space. Sorry. Just thinking out loud. We're gonna do like this. Okay. So that's using... That's gonna use a lot of my people. But hopefully it will be good. Okay. So yeah, this is our first production. We can do either goods or we can do prefab. Now we're gonna start with prefab because again, this one is gonna get... Oh, actually... Yeah, we're gonna start with prefab. Now, do we need so much to be livable? Yeah, we do. Okay. So this is putting a lot of strength on our materials, which I knew. And here we have new building for industrial, which is what we just unlocked now, which will increase by a lot the production, but also requires more materials and more workforce. So we're not ready for that, unfortunately. Let's see, research, what should we do? We haven't done these. What was sawmill again? Oh, that could be good. But it is 400 people. I don't have people. Where was the thing to reduce my people? That's what I need to find. Use, what do we have here? Uh, hmm. Nah. City. So we have the maintenance duty here. This is good. This is good. Okay. Let's go with the one that my friends, the stalwarts, like. Okay. So we're gonna do this. This is stop. That's fine. We need materials. And I don't have... How many? We need 600. That's gonna be hard. I need more people. Oh no, my coal here is getting low. That's bad. Coal is running out. So let's see. We can either lay explosive, which the stalwart and the Newlanders like, or we can send children that the Frostlanders like. This is 15%. This is 10%. I go with something that will go 2 factions. Yes, we lose a bit, but this is better. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do a new law if possible soon, please. So explore the laws. We said we want to do the children here. We just need to wait for the console to come back. A rule, what is that? Guard enforcers. The steward may deploy squads of well-trained, well-equipped guards to put down disruptions. Okay, or we could do the guided voted. Emotion, vitality important to city survival, curtailing debate. Okay. That's interesting. And then we have the secret police, the propaganda, we have the militia, martial laws. Okay. We need 2/3 majority to pass. Okay, that's not gonna be easy. That's not gonna be easy. Let's move a bit forward, and we're almost ready to make one now. So we're gonna see it. I also forgot, I think, here to decrease this to make a bit more coal. Good, but we're still low on workforce. That's my problem. This is gonna be empty soon, so this will give me workforce, and at that point I guess we can do it. But most importantly, let's make sure we pass the law that they want in 1 day. Come on, 1 day. Up. So the law that we want is in society, common, and we said we want the family apprenticeship. Why can't I click on it? Oh, it's still in recess. Sorry, for 0 day. Now should be fine. Propose. Society, childhood, this one. So it seems like we're winning, but not by much. So let's check out the negotiate with the New Londoners. What do they want? So they will want to grant agenda. They would choose the next one, or build a mine, or automated logistic bay. Yeah, I can give them the next law, that's fine. With this one, we're basically guaranteed to win, and I can always negotiate the next one if I don't like what they want. So here it is, we are in nice positive, the law is passed, and trust rises, and we have a lot of workforce now, so we can move forward, in particular, you know, with either this or this one. So let's see. The logistic hub, we do need, as always, 6. So we do it, and we still have 400, which is not enough though to build an extraction district. That's fine, we're gonna keep it going. This is still going, so yeah, let's move forward quickly and see what happens here. Now we're gonna have a coal front soon, and this law is gonna be finished soon also. Okay, we can now survey the frozen land around New London to find a source of fuel and ensure our future. So this is quite important. If we go over here, right, we can see we have this question mark there, and we have also a few others here, right? So let's check the question mark. Makeshift shelter. Overpopulation and dwindling fuel resources force many residents to take refuge. That's not good. So should we take them back in? It's going to give us 3,000 people, which means we're gonna need new houses, but it's also going to give me a lot of workforce. So I'm liking it. And then we have foothills here and frozen bays, right? And highlands and the gorge. Here we have launch an expedition. It's safe. We can find maybe different things, so definitely let's go for it. We have right now 10 Frostland teams remaining, and we need 10, so that's perfect. They're on their way now. Good. So we're gonna need to be ready to get more people in, and we have actually enough for our housing district, so let's go. I also see we have expansion of heating, so that's good. Let's go there. What else? What else? We really need more materials as soon as we get workforce, right? And we can do our next research, so let's go. We have on this side here, by the way, it's not because we did that one, but we can still do that one if we want, you know? So sometimes it can be good to do both. But no, we're not gonna do that, that's for sure. Labor, I'm not loving that. Housing blocks, I don't think was a great one, no. But what was that one again? It was decreasing the material demand by a lot. Could be good, could be good. Yeah, let's do this. It's just 50 and 9 weeks. So use grant agent. Oh, we need to actually do it. So the Londoners are over here. So what I'm gonna do is, I think first we should raise some funds, because right now they love us. So let's raise some funds. Same over here, by the way. Let's, oh no, we've done it recently. Anything here? Mobilize. Nah, it's fine. Let's leave it as is. So they've given us some phone, and now we're going to tell them that we're going to grant agenda. We cannot do it yet because the session is in recess. Okay, it's fine. So they're doing the expeditions over here, right? We're going to get a house there, so that's fine. I'm low on people. This is almost finished, so let's make sure it finishes. But I think it's also a good end to this episode, listeners. It was already quite long, but we've made some good progress, right? We have started to expand our population, including starts to upgrade, right? We've done some upgrade to those, so that is pretty good. There is many other upgrades we can still do, by the way. So we're gonna need to look at this. We have started to do quite a bit of research and some laws, and we're starting to also see that some factions are harder for us to, you know, manage. So we're gonna need to keep that in mind. Right now also we just unlocked the map, and so with the map we're bringing a couple of people home here, and we're doing a first expedition. So I hope you're enjoying this. Don't hesitate to tell me in the comments below any questions, further requests that you have, and I hope to see you next time.